And wow, it's great to see so many people out here tonight for this fantastic event. It is a real thrill to introduce Deborah Gang as the author of her debut novel, The Half-Life of Everything. Maybe most of you know Deborah as a poet, or a former therapist, or a friend, or a family member, or a judicious Facebook poster, or some combination of the above. And maybe you're surprised, I don't know, maybe you're surprised to see her emerge seemingly all of a sudden as a novelist, like Athena emerging fully formed from Athena's own head, if you know what I mean. But of course, novel writing is about as sudden as paving I-94 with a wheelbarrow of cement at a time. And there's a lot of living and thinking and reading and imagining and writing that prepare you to make a book like this. Not to mention previous publications that Deborah has had of poetry and prose in places like Literary Mama, Blue Stem Journal, The Michigan Poet, and Arsenic Lobster. And in the end, the fact that Deborah makes the move from a writer of mainly poetry and short prose to novelist look easy is just a mark of her considerable talent. And her talent is certainly on display in this wonderful book. Booklist describes it as heartwarming and genuine and full of life and love. Best-selling author Eleanor Lippman calls it a timely, compelling, beautifully written story. For me, the novel brilliantly portrays how difficult life can be, even when people are sensible and decent and focused on treating each other well. At the center of the novel is the marriage of David and Kate, which is thrown into the air by a cruel twist of medical fate. Listening to Kate talk, David thinks she stretched out the syllables of normal, making it sound like the most exotic and desirable of states. Deborah's characters are refreshingly normal to an exotic and desirable degree, and they're also fearless risk-takers and relationship visionaries. As a result, the plot of this novel is so good, I'd like to tell you every single twist and turn, but then Deborah might do something wildly out of character, like come up here and throttle me. And that would be disruptive and disturbing. So I won't reveal any more of the plot. In fact, I'm going to cut this short. Really, the first and only thing I should have told you is that Ann Tyler read this novel and wrote to Deborah to, quote, tell you directly how much I enjoy The Half-Life of Everything. Yeah. So, I can't say it any better than Ann Tyler. Please give it up for Deborah Gang.